everybody. I hope you're having a really lovely day. I know I'm having a really great day today. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started on our lesson today. I do have a lesson planned all about contractions today. We're going to be covering some of the things that we had gone over last lesson. If you did tune into that lesson, today it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be extending on contractions. So you are going to be able to identify and make different contractions with different words and different endings. So I would like for us to say this together. It says, I can identify and make different contraction words. So by the end of today's lesson, you should be able to state this statement once again by saying, I can identify and make different contraction words. And you're going to become pros at being able to learn how to do that today. An essential question that we want to ask ourselves today is, what does the word contract mean? So is there anybody who knows what the word contract means? If you do know what that word means, go ahead and just say that out loud or to someone next to you if you're learning with some friends or family members that are next to you. The word contract means to shorten or make something smaller, okay? So we are contracting a word. In this given type of a lesson, we're contracting a word. We are making a word smaller, okay? So when we have a word like do not, those are two separate words, right? We have do and not. We want to contract that word and combine those two words to make them into one smaller word, okay? So today we're going to be looking at what happens when we do combine two words together and when we contract them into one smaller word. Something to keep in mind is that we always keep the first part of the word and we just shorten the ending, okay? So do and not, we are going to take those two separate words. We're going to combine those words together. We're going to shorten, we're going to keep the first beginnings the same, right? We kept do, we kept our word, and we're going to shorten the word not. Okay, so we have N and an apostrophe T. So do not makes don't, right? And I can say that in a sentence. So I can say, I do not like to go to the park on a hot day. So when I say I do not like to go to the park on a hot day, it's kind of a long, saying do not can tend to be long. And when you're writing, when you start to write paragraphs later in school, we want to make it as easy and as fluent as possible. So by shortening those words, combining them together, it allows us to fluently write quicker. It's just another word in our vocabulary and something in the English language that we do with a lot of words, okay? So contracting those words, making them smaller. And combining them to become one word, okay? So, and that's a contraction word. So right now, I would like for you to gather one piece of paper and just any pen or pencil if you have that available. Go ahead and pause this video, tune back into the lesson whenever you're ready. We're gonna go ahead and continue and we'll see you shortly. So we are going to create a contraction word match, all right? So the first thing I would like you to do on your piece of paper in the corner is write your name. So I'm going to write my name, Miss Bree. Okay, just like this, write your name in the corner. And I'll go ahead and stop sharing this right now, and I will go ahead and copy exactly what I had on my screen so you can just kind of see a better view when I'm holding things up. So we are going to write at the very top of our paper, we are going to write contraction word map. So we know exactly what we're doing on this piece of paper. Contraction word match. All right, so I have written my name in the corner, so I know whose paper this is, in contraction word match. So I'm gonna put this up here for a couple of seconds just so you can take the time to please copy that down. Contraction word match. Okay, so we are going to now label number 1. on the side, just like this, and you are going to write all the way down to number 10. So let's count. We have 1, and go ahead and skip a line if you can on your paper. So I'm going to skip the first line and write number 2, just like this. 1, skip that line, 2, skip a line, 3. We're going to go all the way down to 10. So 3, 4, 5. Your paper should look just like this. Numbers 1 through 5. We have 5 more to go. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just like this. Right there, I accidentally skipped 2 lines, but we have numbers 1 through 10. On the bottom, you're going to write your word bank. So just like this, you're going to write in the center of the paper, word bank, okay? This is where you're going to match these words that we're going to write here to something up here, okay? So your paper should look like this, all right? So we have contraction, word match. We have numbered 1 through 10, and we have our word bank on the bottom. All right? In our word bank, you're going to write the word can't, C-A-N''T, just like that. Can't. You're going to skip a line and you're going to write the word I've, like I have, I've. Okay, so capital I, apostrophe V-E, just like this. So far we have in our word bank can't, and we have the word I've. You're going to skip a line again, and you're going to write the word he's. So H-E apostrophe S, just like this. Can't, I've, he's. Skip a line, you're going to write the word didn't. Didn't. Okay, so far you should have can't, I've, he's, didn't. I don't have any more room at the bottom, so I'm gonna now move over here. I'm gonna draw a little line just so I can show, okay, I'm starting a new column here. You're gonna write the word she's, like she has, she, she's. Okay, so we have the word can't, I've, he's, didn't, and she's. Now you're going to write the word I'm. Just like this. I'm, like I'm going to the store. Then you're going to write the word isn't right underneath that. Isn't. Under the word isn't, I would like for you to write the word your, Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Again, I do not have any more room below that word, so I'm going to separate into another column. So far, you should have the word can't, I've, he's, didn't, she's, I'm, isn't, your. We have 2 more words to write. We're going to write the word we've in that's. Okay, so we've, W-E apostrophe V-E, and then we have the word that's. Just like that. So all together you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 words, okay? For our 10 contraction word match. Let's go ahead and now we're gonna write for number 1. We're going to write she plus is equals, okay? She plus is equals. And then we're going to use one of these words from the bottom to match our contraction word. Don't do that yet. We're going to fill in everything first. We're getting our paper ready. So now number 2, we are going to write U, Y-O-U, plus R. Just like this, U-R. U-R. For number 3, we are going to write we have. We plus have, right? Because the plus sign shows me we and have, right? We plus have. We and have make, and we're going to figure that out. For number 4, you're going to write that is. That plus is equals, just like this. For number 5, you're going to write I plus have. Just like this. I plus have equals. For number 6, you're going to write he plus is. Just like this. 6, he and is, he plus is. For number 7, you're going to write can, C-A-N, plus not. Just like that. For number 8, you're going to write is plus not. Just like this, we have is plus not. So we have can plus not, is plus not. Almost done. 2 more. So number 9, we're going to write did, D-I-D, plus not. Just like this. Did plus not equals. And number 10, you're going to write I plus am equals. Great. This is what your paper should look like all together. I'm going to hold it up for a second and just kind of talk through what is on the paper. You have contraction word match, okay? So we are going to be, these are our 2 words, okay? We need to create a contraction word with these 2 words, right? Because a contraction word is 2 separate words that make one, okay? So we have the 2 separate words, but we need to make one. Our words that we are going to be making these into are in our word bank, okay? So we are going to be contracting these 2 words into one and then crossing out on our word bank to show that we've used that word, we're done using it, right? I'm going to go through and read off numbers 1 through 10, what they say. I'm going to read the words in our word bank, so if you can check and fill in what you have missing, and then we're going to go ahead and get started on our activity. So number 1 says she plus is equals. Number 2 says you plus are. Number 3 says we plus have. Number 4 says that plus is. Number 5 says I plus have. Number 6 says he plus is. Number 7 says can plus not. Number 8 says is plus not. Number 9 says did plus not. And number 10 says I plus am. I plus am. Our words in the word bank, okay? Like I said, these words are all going to have a home up here. It does not go in order. We are going to have to figure out our contraction word, okay? The words here, starting from the top, says can't, I've, he's, didn't, she's, I'm, isn't, you're, weave, that's. All right, so I hope your words match. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So number 1 says she plus is. So I remember the first thing I have to do is I always write the first word out, okay? We never, ever get rid of the first word. What we shorten, what we contract is going to be our second word, okay? So I'm going to write the word she, because I know, okay, so she is. She, I need to put an apostrophe. I'm going to remove the I and write she's, okay? Let's check and see if that word is on my list. That's not she's. That's not, nope, nope. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna cross that word off of my list to show I've used that word. It is gone. I cannot use it again. All right, number 2. You plus are equals your, okay? We are going to first write our verb right here, you. Remember, we are going to contract our second word. So we're going to show that we are removing some letters by adding an apostrophe. That's what an apostrophe, that's what an apostrophe is used for. Your. This one can be kind of tricky, so if you're not quite sure, look on your list and see if you've found your. Okay, I found it. So we are going to remove the A and write your, right? Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. I found my word right here. I'm going to cross that word off, and I have you plus R, your. Means your, okay? I took away the A, I kept R-E because I'm saying your. If I was going to keep the A, it would say you are, and that's not what we want to do, right? We want to contract, we want to make this smaller. So the way I would say this in a sentence is, you're going to school at 8 a.m., okay? You are going to school at 8 a.m., you're going to school at 8 a.m., okay? Same type of meaning, just a shorter word. Number 3, we have, okay? We are going to always keep that first word, right? We're going to always keep the first word, so I can write we. It's the second part that we are going to shorten, okay? So I know I'm going to remove some letters, so I'm going to add my apostrophe right after we, okay, right? That first part of my word is done. So we have, we have, we've, right? Look on your list. Do you see anywhere we on your list? That is not we, that's not we. I don't see the first part of my word we anywhere on my list. Oh, right there. So I'm going to match that word and write it for number 3, we've. We've got to get to school on time or else I will be marked late. We have got to get to school on time or else I will be marked late, or we've got to get to school on time or else I will be marked late, okay? Same meaning, shorter word, right? We are contracting the words. Number 4, that plus is, okay? First step, always write that first part of your word, that. Okay, I'm going to put an apostrophe after that because I know I've already written the first word. It's done. That is. Whenever you see an is, you're going to always end that with just an S, okay? You're going to always take away I. It just means that's, right? That is, that's. That is plus is equals that's, okay? find it on your list. There it is. Go ahead and cross it out, or write it first, that's, and cross it out. Okay, so I have the word that is equals that's. That's so much fun, right? That's. Now we're going to do number 5. I plus have. Okay, go ahead and figure out what is the first thing you're going to write. Write that word out. And then you're going to, sorry, let me just pull this back up. Okay, so then you're going to write I plus have. Okay, so the first thing that you should have written was that I, right? The next thing you should write is that apostrophe. Go ahead and find it on your list. Okay, is there any word that starts with I? I have. Okay, we have a few first words that start with I. So we have I'm. I'm is not, we want to find have, right? So I'm, nope, that's not it. I've, does that sound about right? It does, right? I have, I've. Same type of meaning, different way that we write the word. I've got so much money. I've. Number 6, he plus is. Okay, first step. Second step. Okay, first step, always write the first part of our word. Okay, we always keep that the same. Second step, we always add that apostrophe. Third step, let's find out the ending. Okay, look on your chart for he. Oh, I see he. H-E apostrophe S. He is translates to he's, or contracts to he's. He plus is contracts to he's. All right, number 7, you're almost done, keep going. So we have can plus not. First step, always write that word out. Second step, write that apostrophe. Can plus not, can apostrophe. Find that word on your word bank and let's see if we find the same word. All right, let's check. So I found the word can't, cannot. Okay, I'm going to remove my O when I contract it, and I'm going to write cannot means can't. Okay, I can't go to the bathroom when my teacher is talking. I can't go to the restroom while my teacher is talking. Number 8, is plus not. Okay, first step is to what? Write that contraction word, is, or write that verb, is. Second step, write that apostrophe, okay? Third step, I would like for you to find that word. This one actually is a little bit tricky. I'm going to actually show you. So instead of writing the apostrophe here, it actually goes after the N, okay? This is kind of a funny one, the way we spell it. So is plus not means isn't. I-S-N apostrophe T, isn't. She isn't going to make it home in time because there is too much traffic, okay? Isn't. Right, we have 2 more. Okay, so the 2 words left on my list are didn't and I'm. Okay, so I know that didn't and I'm are going to be somewhere are going to be number 9 or 10. I don't know which yet because we have to read it. So we have did plus not, okay? That first step, we are going to write our word, did. This one is the same, okay? Did. Let's go ahead and find our word, did. Is this did? No, that's I'm. There's did, D-I-D, N apostrophe T. So did not, I did not eat breakfast at home translates to I didn't eat breakfast at home. Okay, so same word and same meaning. Did not and didn't mean the same thing. However, they are just spelled differently and said differently in a contracted form. Number 10, we know we only have one word left, which is I'm. So I plus am, I am tired, translates to I'm tired. Okay, so we have I and am means I'm. I apostrophe am. Okay, let's go ahead and cross out that last word so we know we have used every single word in our word bank. Go ahead and read these out loud. So we have the word she's. We have the word your. We've. That's. Number 5 is I've. Number 6 is he's. Number 7 is can't. Number 8 is isn't. 9 is didn't. And 10 is I'm. Okay, these are all your contraction words. Remember, a contraction word is the combination of 2 words. We shorten it to make it 1 word. All right? This does not happen with every word in our vocabulary. This is only certain words, okay? With that being said, let's go ahead and review our presentation that I've created. Let's go ahead and repeat that I can statement. So today, I was able to identify and make contraction words. So what does the word contract mean? The word contract means to shorten or make something smaller. In your free time challenge, I would like for you to write down these 2 words at the bottom. We have don't and she's, okay? So this is going to be opposite of what we did here. You're going to be, for this given assignment, starting all out with a contracted word. I want you to figure out what 2 words made that 1 word, okay? Don't. What 2 words made up the word don't? I'll give you a hint. Your ending is going to be the word not, okay? Just figure out the beginning. For the word she's, figure out what that word, the 2 words that make up that 1 contraction word is, okay? In your free time, if you have that time, don't feel any pressure to do this. I hope you guys all enjoyed this lesson. I had so much fun teaching it. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.